What's the app? Oh.
No, it's not the app, I don't think. Hello, Facebook friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell.
Per usual.
Per usual. I'm just about to jump on here real quick. I really need to get myself all cleaned up so I can get ready to go grocery shopping later. Mari, as you can see, the kids are home.
Yes, and I look good. What about me?
You look a mess, needing a haircut.
Oh, no.
Anywho, I've been up this morning, finishing washing up the little bit of clothes, letting them dry or whatever, so we can have clean pajamas, sheets, covers, and clothes and shit to wear. I cooked the kids breakfast and everything this morning, cleaned up the kitchen. I need to get me a shower curtain. That's what I do need to get. But in the meantime, I'm about to get ready to take me a bath. I'm waiting on my shower gel to get here because I had ordered me some Dove and shit. Even though I really need a Target run or a Walmart run so I can get me some good shower gels and lotions and all that type of stuff. I'm normal. I like the regular stuff like Dove, but I just like the really good scents, and I need to get me like some of those little glove scrubbers that you wash up with and stuff. I need some of that and some towels and some washcloths and everything. But anywho, enough of me. I was getting a download that I wanted to share it with my digital diary before I forgot. And it's about somebody is in the midst of going to court about something. And this court date is not going how the person planned on it to go. It's like they thought this was going to be easy breezy, lemon squeezy, and that they were about to go in and win a case regarding something. I'm here regarding kids and things like that, and it's not going to work. Shush. I'm here actually somebody is about to be in a lot of trouble and they owe a lot of restitution. It's a lot of stuff going on about stolen property, stolen houses, stolen life insurance, stolen wheels, and all that type of stuff, all tying in together. And yeah, it's not going good for somebody. And I don't know nobody who's in the midst of going to court regarding kids and life insurance policies and houses and things like that. And when it was my time to go to court for stuff like that, people was hiding the paperwork from me and pretending to be me and sending doppelgangers and clones into court pretending to be like me. Hence, that's why all of my clothes and shoes and shit was coming up missing so that the stupid ass bitch can wear it to court. But we ain't about to get into all of that. Anyway, somebody is about to lose a court case. Really, 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 really bad. And they're about to owe so much restitution and so much bad shit is about to start happening to somebody. All because they was a snake. And I'm hearing, don't be confused on why all this badass shit is happening to you when you know damn well that you was a crooked ass, thieving ass, lying ass, conniving ass nigga. Is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's causing somebody to have all type of relationship problems with their family, with their friends, and all types of shit. Because again, a family that preys on other people together goes to the federal penitentiary together. A family that preys on people together goes to the federal penitentiary together. I can't repeat that enough. And this is somebody, this particular person, he thought he was like a boss, a hood celebrity, and oh, I call the shots. I can do this, I can do that, and you're about to suffer. You about to sit your ass the fuck down. Is what I'm hearing. You about to know what it's like to be a broke ass nigga. Is what I'm hearing. So somebody who used to having a whole bunch of money, used to being the man, the plug, and all that type of shit, like you about to catch your motherfucking karma. You're about to catch your karma, and you about to be a broke ass nigga. So motherfucking broke that you gonna want to go crawl up under a shell and hide. Is what my ancestors is telling me. And it's because you had a nasty ass fucking ego. And you really thought you was the shit. And moving around like you was the mob and the mafia, like you a kingpin or something. Snatching people houses from them. Oh, I got enough money to pay the taxes. Go, get that bitch up out of there. Yeah, you about to know what it's like to be homeless, motherfucker. Is what I'm hearing. And oh, I can call the shots. I can do this. I can do that. Blase spleen, you about to really see what it's like for somebody who really can call some shots around this motherfucker. Is what I'm hearing. is what I'm channeling right now. Somebody is in hot water. They in trouble. And you got your whole family and friend group in trouble. And if they not in trouble, they about to be in trouble. Everybody about to get them fucking knocks at the door. So I'm hearing somebody, they need to leave people alone. Because you don't realize that what you're going through is called karma. Because what goes around comes around. And if it's up, it ain't stuck. What goes up must come back down. And you threw this shit out there. So you got to be prepared to reap the consequences. It's common sense. That's just how this street shit go too. You know how if you steal some dope or something from the dope man, he usually come for your motherfucking mama, your wife, your kids, or the closest thing to you. Because don't play with the church's money or the motherfucking dope man's money. You understand that? You about to meet your match is what I'm hearing. You thought you was a boss. You about to be introduced to a boss, a real motherfucking boss who really calls the shots. And you about to find out just how much rank you don't have is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing this, it's like probably guy versus woman. Like a man thought that he was 10 times more powerful than a woman. Oh, she just a bitch. She ain't no motherfucking body. I'm a nigga. Niggas run shit. Like a bitch is about to put you in your motherfucking place is what I'm hearing. The shit crazy, but that's what I was just channeling. And I wasn't doing nothing but washing clothes. So my kids can have clean clothes and shit. And their bed sheets and stuff can be clean. But that's what I started getting in the midst of that. Somebody about to get fucked up. Somebody's about to get fucked up so motherfucking bad. And I'm talking about houses gone, cars gone, money gone. I'm hearing it. Like bank accounts on froze. Like, oh, you thought you was a boss? Let me show you something. Is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing there ain't nobody you can call. It ain't no hitman you can call. It ain't no loan shark you can call. Everybody know who the fuck you is. Everybody know you bad blood. Is what I'm channeling. Was the message that I was getting. And that shit is crazy. But that's what it is. Because you can't go around treating people any type of way and don't expect that shit to come back. Bitch, you got mamas, sisters, wives, daughters. You out here dogging out females. Like dogging them to the point. It was this Tubi movie about this guy or whatever. He had a whole bunch of money. And it was based off in Detroit. And he had a whole bunch of money. He was scamming females out their houses. Like, he would put on basically like Craigslist, Facebook, or something like that. Like, he had houses for rent and shit. And he had a bitch working for him. And they was doing all type of Ponzi schemes and shit. Putting houses in dead people's names and all types of shit like that. And he would then move these single mothers and their children into these houses and be collecting rent money from them. And then boom, they getting kicked the fuck out because the house is in foreclosure and shit like that. And I'm channeling this, and it was getting dangerous for this man. People ended up dying and all types of shit. And then for some reason, I'm channeling that. In my house on Griggs, 18600 Griggs, right off of 7 Mile in Wyoming. My house was stolen from me. Yes, it was put in my name. All I had to do was pay the taxes on it, and I was doing everything that I was supposed to do. Went downtown, got all the paperwork how I was supposed to, and everything like that. But they kept fucking bullying me in this motherfucking house. Fake ass police kept coming to my house. The neighbors was all up in my business. How she get a house like this? She only 29 years old. She got 5 kids. It's no way she can afford it. She don't go to work. She don't. Thought I was just a dumbass bitch. They was torturing me, kept breaking in my house, kept coming in my house, fucking my furniture and all this type of shit up. Bullying me. This is called gang stalking. Then they gets me into these fake ass Zoom court dates with this fake ass, faulty ass, thieving ass judge who decided that they were going to steal my house away from me. Right? Then I start hearing all types of shit, how it was supposed to be dope that was hid in the attic of my house, and how somebody probably got killed in the house, which they probably did, because when I moved into the house, the back window and the patio of the house was busted out. They had stole the hot water tank and the furnace. So when I moved in, I had to put a hot water tank and the furnace in the house. It was all type of big ass bullet holes, and it looked like by the door, the wall, just like how you see this wall right here by the door. It was a big ass fucking hole right there, like somebody had knock the wall out so that they can be digging through it or something. So when my next door neighbor, the lady behind me, kept telling me that it was dope in my house, I believed that it was dope in my house because too many people kept trying to break into my house. And somebody had said that somebody supposedly left $2 million in the wall or some shit like that. Well, when I moved into my house on Griggs, it was a big ass hole in the wall right by the door. And I just put a mirror over it. I put a full body mirror over the hole. But it was somebody who was in my attic of the fucking house. Me and my kids, my son kept on saying, Mommy, I hear somebody in my room. I hear somebody in my room. His room was upstairs and it was connected to the attic. I'm like, ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody been here but us. Blase split. Then my baby daddy happened to pick my kids up one weekend. This the following weekend. He happened to pick my kids up from the house or whatever. So it was just me and Mally at the time. And this time Mally was a little baby, still drinking out of a sippy cup. And me and Mally and Lo was in the house. And my kids had just left the house. And I heard somebody walking around upstairs. But me, Mally, and Lo was downstairs. So I'm like, Lo, you hear that? Because we specifically heard something scoop across the floor. And because my son said he kept hearing somebody in his attic, he had pushed the cubby in front of the attic door. Soon as my kids left, the door was moving and the cubby was moving out of the front of the door. I said, Lo, go get the gun. We about to go upstairs. We go upstairs and my kid's window was open. And when I seen the kid's window open, I knew somebody was upstairs in my kid's room. My baby was on the couch asleep. So I ran back downstairs to get my baby. And when I ran downstairs, I seen the man jumping from my kid's room window and running down the side of my house. So I opened up the blinds. And I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? And he like, dog security sent me here to board up the house. Dog security didn't send no motherfucking body nowhere to board up the house. You was in my house stealing. And he was trapped in my house because just like I said, the back patio had got busted out when they stole the hot water tank in the furnace. I had somebody come and board it up. So it was only one way in and one way out the house, and that was the front door. But being that I had went to Sam's Club, got all the groceries we needed, shower detergent, wash liquid, everything that we needed, me and the kids was just in the house chilling. So this dumb motherfucker was up in our attic for days, probably hungry than a bitch. Starving up in that bitch because he could not move. But as soon as Al came to get my kids, and there was nobody there but me and my little baby and Lo, this motherfucker found it to be the perfect time to jump out of the room window and get the fuck out of my house. And this is what I be trying to tell y'all, how shit be a setup. How people will move you in houses and all types of shit. Tubi be making up all these motherfucking movies. They don't be telling the whole story though. How these motherfuckers be doing all these Ponzi schemes, house schemes and stuff, plotting on single women and shit, and knowing that they got dope and shit hidden in the walls, and the police be a part of this shit. The police be a part of this shit. The Detroit police used to sit on the side of my motherfucking house watching me sell food and everything, but they swear up and down they thought I was a prostitute and that I was a dope dealer. How? They used to be sitting, watching me, so that they know when to come in and out of my house and shit. I'm trying to tell you what the fuck I know. As well as the DHS worker who was making up all these fake applications, swearing up and down that I was applying for assistance and shit like that. No, she was applying for the assistance to steal the fucking house. And I would never make this shit up. And then my house got sold to somebody named Jacqueline Neal. I don't know who Jacqueline Neal is, but after they threw me out my house, I was still getting all the informed delivery. And the informed delivery was telling me who was in the house, who was taking out the loans and everything like that. But all these motherfuckers be connected and they be working with the police. And the police at I think that's the 12th precinct right off of Livernois. I mean, off of, is that Livernois? Or is that Davidson? Woodward. And what, like 7 Mile in Woodward? Whatever, I think that's the 12th precinct. Them motherfuckers used to be coming to my house, torturing me. Beating on the fucking door like, oh, we can make you leave today. We can do this, we can do that. They was mad as fuck when I showed them the deed to my house. They like, who gave you this? Who the fuck will give me a deed to the house that's certified and stamped by the city of Detroit other than the fucking city of Detroit? Bullying me and my kids, coming through, busting out the house windows and everything. I can never make this shit up. And it's making me think about that Tubi movie. And I'm telling you, somebody had, look, it's a whole bunch of shit that the police be trying to cover up. How they be out here killing bitches, raping bitches, running sex trafficking houses and all that type of shit. Putting hidden cameras up in people's house, stalking people without no warrants, without permission, or none of that shit. But I'm telling y'all, when I lived on Griggs, they kept on telling me it was $2 million supposed to be in the walls of the house and dope in the house. And I believe them because too many people kept on breaking into my house. Too many people, too many times. And they was literally tearing my shit up. I'll come back home, my couches cut the fuck up. My son's beds cut the fuck up. Like, they looking for this money. But how's you looking for money? If $2 million was supposed to be in the house before I got to the house, and I ain't know nothing about it, why in the fuck is you tearing up my couches and shit? Cutting, slicing up my couches looking for money and shit. Slicing up my son's mattress looking for money and dope and shit. Like I'ma hide some shit like that in my son's room, knowing that somebody keep on breaking up in this bitch. But I'm telling you, somebody's getting fucked up right now. They're reaping their motherfucking karma for this shit. I'm telling you what the fuck I know. My ancestors is telling me right now, and I was just minding my business, washing clothes. Somebody getting their ass fucked up. And it's for stealing. It's for stealing people's money. I'm here to be the ones closest to you that'll do you bad. Hey, Bezo. But seriously, the ones closest to you that'll do you bad. Somebody main mans stole from them. Broke up in their house, bust out the walls and shit, and stole their motherfucking work. Yo, main motherfucking mans did that shit. And then tried to sell a house to a bitch with some kids to make it look like, oh, that bitch probably ran up in there. She probably was knocking down the walls and found it. No, it was the one person who knew where that shit was at, who did all that shit. And then he got friends and shit that's in the judicial system, lawyers, judges, and police officers and shit that helped him cover that shit the fuck up. And for some reason, that's making me think of LaShawn. Mind you, when I moved into my house on Griggs, LaShawn came over there. Like, you know how this used to be my auntie house. I'm like, no, but I do remember Ralph mama living down the street. I'm telling you, some shit is a set up. I will never make this shit up. And it's the Detroit police. That's why I can only have so much respect for them motherfuckers, because they shiesty than a bitch. No. But yeah, it's a Tubi movie about this shit. About a group of niggas who was like selling houses, renting houses, fraudulent ass houses and shit to single women and shit. Basically to set them up and steal their motherfucking money. I'm telling you. And that shit is about to catch up to somebody. Because that's what was happening to me and my kids in my house on Griggs. I could not live in peace in that bitch. And that's why my friend kept on asking me, he like, why you don't get the windows and shit put in? I'm like, I can't put that much money into this house because they keep fucking with me, keep on trying to get me to go to court. I had so many people come put little fake rental leases on the door and shit. It's a new company every week putting a rental lease. One want $850, one want $1,200, all types of fake ass shit. And they was mad as fuck that I was going back and forth to court with them. Back and forth to the point I just got tired. Not even to going to court, but the fact that people won't leave me alone. I'm coming into my house and I can clearly see somebody in my house. I get up, drop my kids off at school. I go lift the whole day. We come back, shit thrown all over the floor. We know damn well we didn't leave right there. Just like when I said I came back home and my couches and shit was sliced the fuck up and this big ass butcher knife in the middle of the living room floor. I got a 2-year-old son that walk around this bitch. You think I'm about to leave a motherfucking big ass knife in the middle of the floor? I just had bought my furniture and shit. You thought I was going to slash up my own furniture and pour grease and milk on my own fucking furniture? I had just bought all of my kids brand new beds. You think I was going to slice up my son's motherfucking bed? They had flooded up the basement and everything. Cost me $1,500 to get my basement pumped. They said somebody had came in the basement and stuffed socks all in the fucking drain of the basement floor. Poured cement in the tub. Why the fuck would I do that to my own shit? They was torturing us in that bitch. That's how I eventually ended up moving. And I took a loss too myself because I didn't get the money back for the taxes that I had to pay on the house or nothing. I need to be suing people for pain and suffering. But no. Y'all gonna get what the fuck you deserve. Somebody's getting fucked up. AMG units, whoever AMG units is, like all you motherfuckers is getting fucked up. And I don't know who Jacqueline Neal is, but she gonna get fucked the fuck up too. It's just what my ancestors is telling me. I don't know these bitches. But I'm telling you how people used to be sitting outside of my house. My old friends and shit that I don't talk to no more, they used to be sitting outside of my house, scoping out my house and shit. I'm telling you what the fuck I know. Tiffany brought her stupid ass here from Houston, acting like she needed somewhere to stay so bad. I'm telling her all the shit that be going on. Make sure you lock up my windows and shit. This bitch purposely leaving the windows to my house open. All part of the scam. That's just like when I had went to Miami though with my old friend Ajane and her friends and shit for her birthday. People was all up and through my motherfucking house. Everybody knew about this hidden money, hidden dope and all that fake ass shit but me. But me and my kids was the one who was suffering through all of this shit. Can't sleep in peace, nothing. People used to be all up and through our shit. And I always test the theory to know some shit. That's like I had my dog Kong back on Griggs too. And before I had made the back patio room like my room, the room that was boarded up, I used to have the dog stay back there. And he was shit back there. And I would have to go and clean the shit up. It was no carpet or nothing back there. I would go and clean the shit up. One particular night, I left the dog shit back there. I left it back there on purpose. And I stayed downstairs and I slept in the front room on the couch. I heard somebody walking around in my fucking house. I heard them. I got up and went to the back room and it was nothing but footprints like somebody was stepping all in the dog shit. My kids was upstairs asleep. I was the last person walking around the house. I seen the dog shit before I went to sleep and I purposely did not clean it up. I went and laid down on the motherfucking couch. Okay? And I heard somebody. This was right before they boarded up the windows. You can slide the window and come right through the house. Somebody was walking their ass around in their Timberland boots in the back room of my house. Same thing with my cameras. I had cameras inside the house at this point because I knew people kept breaking into my house. And I would leave my dog there, but you know, I could always talk through the cameras. So I would leave the living room camera on. I'd be like, Kong, Kong. Wherever he's at in the house, he'll run through the house and come in the living room and start barking at the camera because he know that I'm talking to him through the camera. One particular night, I can't think if it was Thanksgiving or if this was Juneteenth. But however, I was at my cousin Naya's house. This when me and Naya was still talking too when I had lived on Griggs. Another person who kept on saying, you should knock out the walls of the house. The fuck? Anywho, I'm leaving Naya's house and I'm getting ready to go in the house. Again, the kids stayed at Al's house this night. So, something just told me like, call Kong on the camera before you walk in the house. So I'm like, okay. I call Kong. I'm calling him on the camera. He is not coming to the living room. And that is not like him. So I'm like, Kong. He's not coming to the camera. So then I turn and check the upstairs camera, which I had sitting at the top of the stairs so you can see my son's and my daughter's room. So I calling him on the camera, on the upstairs camera too, and he's still not running through the house. Boom, the upstairs camera get knocked the fuck down all of a sudden. I can't see the upstairs no more. Like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting in my car. I'm sitting right outside the house though, watching this shit. So the camera gets knocked over. I'm like, oh shit, somebody in the fucking house. I switch back down to the downstairs camera so I can see if anybody is walking through the downstairs. No, I don't see nobody. But the way that, how in the fuck did you knock the camera from up off the wall how I had it? I got in the house, the camera was knocked down on the floor. Then Kong ends up running from up and out the basement. Who in the fuck chained my dog down into the basement? And then you ran in the basement because there was no way for them to get out the house if you didn't come out the front door. But that reminds me too of when I got ready to move out of my house on Griggs, and a man named Eric down the street, he was like, you need to leave up out this house anyway because these houses was built a long time ago and people can get through other people's houses through the basement. He like, people can get through the houses through the basement. He like, you need to get up out this house anyway. You need to move. Mind you, my next door neighbors had these big ass fucking holes in the backyard for no fucking reason. They like the movie Holes, where boys had to dig the hole. They had big ass motherfucking deep ass holes in their backyard for no logical reason. And they used to be chanting all type of devil worshiping shit in the middle of the night and shit, playing all type of weird ass music. I could never make this shit up. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. He can strike me down right now. This is how bad they was torturing us. And the man, and in my basement, I could believe if it was some type of underground pathway or something in there, because there was a lot of pantry space and doors and shit down there or whatever. But I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you what the fuck was going on. And how all this shit is going to tie into each other. One day. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Too many people was trying to put me out of my house. Too many people working together to break into my house though. Calling me, FaceTiming me. Where you at? Where you at? That's why I don't like for people to FaceTime me. Bitch, you don't need to know where the fuck I'm at. But I'm telling you what the fuck I was going through. And somebody's about to reap all the karma for that shit. For stealing houses, stealing money, stealing work, setting people up, killing people, all types of shit. This shit is real. It's real. I'm telling you what I know. But yes, they were setting us up so bad in that house. So bad. This is right around the time I had wrote Murder Pain too. Like Murder, I need to talk to you. We need to write a movie together. I know a whole bunch of shit that's going on. I just want to put it into a movie. Mind you, the lady who lived behind me and shit related to murder and all types of shit. I see it on Facebook. I see the shit. I'm writing him like, no, we can work together. I got a lot of shit that's going on. My life is a movie. I could never make this shit up.
What are you doing?
But no. Never got a response. But then I get on Tubi and I start seeing all these fake ass movies that be trying to tell a story that's so similar to mine, but it ain't half of the truth. It's not half the truth. And let's not mention all the Tubi bitches who was popping up on my people you may know and shit. That's why I say all this shit is going to start hitting the fan. All this shit going to start hitting the fan. And people gonna really know the truth and what was really going on and how people was really working together and spreading all type of lies and rumors, stealing and killing people for this shit. That shit is crazy. But I'm telling you, and my kids is my motherfucking witness. I could never make this shit up. Lauren Hollins, that was my sister-in-law, is my motherfucking witness, even though she's not my sister, no. But I called her my sister. She was living with me at my house. Everybody know I'm not making this shit up. Everybody know I could never make this shit up. But that's just like I had called my baby daddy too. I had told him that my son was complaining about somebody being in the room. Him and his friend went up in the attic and all that stuff. Oh, ain't nobody up there. If it was $2 million or some dope up there, my baby daddy would have knew. And him and his friends could have been the ones who came in the house and stole it too. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of shit. I'm here. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Somebody stole a whole lot of money. And that still wasn't enough for them. They wanted to steal the wheel. They was really working together. Oh, we got to get all of our Leah friends, all of her cousins, her baby daddies. We got to get everybody in on this shit so we can really make her look crazy. No. All you motherfuckers is going to fuck down. It's going to be too much evidence and proof against you motherfuckers. But that house on Griggs, baby, it's going to go down in history. It's going down in history. The house I started cooking in the selling the food from the milk market and all that type of shit. The house that had all type of hidden cameras and all types of shit where people was doing all type of experiments and people coming around my house throwing ashes in the front of my house and shit, doing all types of spell work. I swear to God, I could never make this shit up. I could never make this shit up. Actually, I was on the phone with Tiffany one time and I was sitting outside in my car getting ready to go in the house and a man came and threw a whole bunch of ashes in the front of my house. I rolled down the window like, what the fuck is you doing? He didn't know I was sitting in my car because my windows was black as fuck, 5%. My windows was black as fuck. He didn't know I was in my car. I had rolled the window down. I'm like, what the fuck did you just sprinkle in the front of my house? Tiffany like, what are you talking about? What is somebody doing? I'm telling you what the fuck I know. Bitches sending people to do all type of spell work and shit in the front of my fucking house. Same thing for having the inside cameras. I had a camera sitting on the top of my refrigerator. Me and Alexandria was in the house. My kids was at the house too. They was upstairs in their rooms. I'm downstairs in my room. Alexandria is in the living room. I started seeing, and I swear to God, I'm not lying. The potatoes, the bag of potatoes that I had sitting on the floor in my kitchen because I had just left Sam's Club. Potatoes started flying across my kitchen floor like somebody was rolling them bitches like bowling balls. Everybody's upstairs though. And Mally's sitting right next to me in the room. Alexandria is right in the living room. I'm like, Alex, do you see that? Boom, I get my phone so I can check the cameras. In the cameras, it's a black shadow that keep running back and forth past my camera. Back and forth, back and forth. Nobody's in the fucking kitchen, though. Nobody was in the fucking kitchen. But a black shadow kept going across the camera. I actually sent the video footage to Akira, whose house this used to be. Akira Drew. I sent it to her because I happened to be talking to her, too, while I was making me a nail appointment. I'm like, girl, you got to see this video. Ain't nobody in my kitchen, but a black shadow keep on going to past my video camera in the house. And the potatoes rolling across the kitchen floor. I swear to God, I'll never make the shit up. And that's why I believe in spirits. And I'm not scared of spirits either. Because I just know who I am. And I don't walk in fear. But spell work, that's why I study it. I don't do spell work on people, but I definitely study it. And people be conjuring up all type of demons and shit when they be out here playing with Ouija boards. And these idiots be getting all high off these motherfucking shrooms and shit, conjuring up all type of demons and shit. Bitch, I know exactly what the fuck I be talking about. That's why you can't pay me to take no motherfucking psychedelic shrooms and shit. These bitches really be getting out of their fucking mind, out of their body and shit. Speaking of, that's just like me going in. I know too much shit about the city. That's why the city be on my ass the way they do. But you remember that Tubi movie? Y'all know that shop on 8 Mile and Woodward? The little psychedelic shop, the Green Shack house that used to have the chickens outside and shit. And if you go in the inside, they got like all types of herbs. They sell shrooms in there and all that types of shit. Last year, was that last year we went there? Or the year before?
That was in 2023.
So me and Lo and the kids, we happen to be leaving from downtown. And I'm like, Lo, stop right here for a second. Let me go in this little shop. Because I never been in there before. But mind you, Al mama used to live in Highland Park off of Woodward. So right between John R and shit. And I used to pass that place all the time. And they would have the chickens out there right by the Dutch Girls. Or whatever the donut place is. And I'm like, I ain't never been in here. Let me stop in here. Soon as I walk foot up in that motherfucker, everybody, it's like they heads turned like, oh, shit. She's in here. First thing they say is, oh, do you want to get a tarot reading? I said, no, I don't want to get a tarot reading. I know how to read tarot. They're like, oh, okay, well, come back here. Do you want to buy some shrooms? Do you want to buy this? It's this one lady in there, though, staring at me. She will not stop staring at me. And she was drinking this thick-ass, nasty-ass looking beverage. And I'm like, ugh, that looked like blood. Like, it looked like she drinking blood. And she was staring at me. And then the man came and patted her on the shoulder like, calm down. Calm down. Like she was a fucking dog or some shit. But anyway, I'm walking through there. They following me around in that bitch. And I'm getting the shivers as I'm walking through there. Like, what the fuck type of shit do they do in this motherfucker? Like, my ancestors telling me, like, get the fuck up out this bitch. And he ended up telling me, he like, oh, yeah, we hold parties here on whatever night or whatever. And no, y'all be doing seances and shit up in that bitch. But boom, here we go again. Tubi got a movie about them and how they was throwing one of them little parties and putting masks on people when somebody ended up being in that chair and they died up in that bitch. Because why? Because people be doing spells. Like the fuck I said. And they be doing all these psychedelic shrooms getting fucked the fuck up like I said.
Are you talking about that place with the guitar and the piano that we was playing the piano on?
Yes. With the vampires? Yeah. But I'm telling you, shit be deeper than rap. These little motorcycle clubs and shit, I'm too hip to the shit. That's why people don't like me around. But all I'm going to do is just warn my people when there's some shit going on. Because some people, they not woke like me. They get fucked up. Those be the type of people that they like to target. And little kids and shit. Come here. That's why our parents tell us don't take candy from strangers and shit like that. Because people be cursing shit. But they do it to adults too. Adults who don't know shit, who can't see shit. I'm telling you. I don't watch TV. So it ain't like I got no imagination that just be making all this shit up. I tell straight facts. Straight facts. And I'll never deceive nobody or lead my people down the wrong motherfucking path. This is what the fuck be going on in the city. And the biker clubs, the police, the Eastern Stars, the Masons, and all them shits, they be involved in this shit. Covering each other's asses and shit. Putting hits out on people. Taking out insurance policies on people. Planting drugs on people and having them pulled over and shit. Set up houses where they be killing people. And then moving other people into that shit. So it can look like it's you. Or you can look like you was the thief. Nah, buddy. I bet they wish they never, ever had did that shit on me. I know they wish they hadn't ever. They should just left me the fuck alone. But it's always been a problem. Ever since 2020. I had even moved into my house on Rutland. And I had ended up staying at my cousin Night house this night too. I had spent the night at Night house. But Lowe's was still at the house on Rutland. Lo ended up calling me. She's like, Aaliyah, somebody in this house with me. She's like, somebody is in here. And it's so crazy because the guy who wanted to talk to me during this time, Marlo, he kept on saying, you live with a nigga. It'll be niggas in your bed. Mind you, I had spent the night at my cousin's house. So I told Lo that she could sleep in my room. Lo was in my room and she was sleeping in my bed. I was at my cousin Naya's house. And somebody was straight walking through that bitch. And instead of them finding me in the bed, they found Lo in the bed. But I just so happened to tell her, like, go ahead, you can sleep in my room. She called me, though, like, Leah, somebody is in here. Somebody is in here. Mind you, that house, too, when we moved in, it was nothing wrong with that house. When I moved out, I had a box in the closet. I ended up moving the box out the closet. It's a big ass motherfucking hole in the bottom of the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? When did this get here? You see? People be setting people up. Mr. Johnson was the owner of that house. I can't remember his name, but he was from Georgia. He was from Georgia. He had rented the house. I think my address was 9337 or 9447 Rutland. One of the two. I'm trying to tell y'all what the fuck be going on in the city. And I was thugging this shit out by myself. Me, one woman, and my kids. One woman and my kids going through all this shit, and I can't call the police because they never fucking show up. You know why they don't show up? Because they be a part of the setup. And this shit been going on for years. They mad as fuck they can't catch me. But you just cannot. I don't care how much you could put 2 million up. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But ever since I left Mama D house, moving to Rutland, moving to Griggs, and everywhere I go, it's been a problem. It's been a problem. The police came and knocked on the door here yesterday.
They did?
Yes, right before y'all got here. Didn't they, Mally? That's the papers and stuff that I said go send to Dizelle. It's always something. Always somebody want to bully you and shit. And the crazy thing about it is I ordered a Ring camera. And it's supposed to be here like 3 days ago. But Amazon keep delaying it. That's like my kid's daddy. He was supposed to pick them up today. But I said they can't get picked up until I go to the grocery store and do everything that I have to do. And I'm back inside of the house. Then y'all can go to y'all daddy house. Because I'll be damned if I leave this bitch with nobody in it. And no cameras outside. No, it's not going to work. Because me and Mally will come back in this. This is a big house. Big enough. Me and Mally will come back in this bitch. Somebody will be up in this motherfucker. I won't know it. They'll be sitting around waiting until I go to sleep. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So my kids have to stay here while I go grocery shopping and all that before they can go to their daddy house. Or because my Ring camera is not here yet, though. Because I need one in the front and one in the back where the entryways are. Because I've been a victim of people waiting until I leave, watching me and setting me up and sleeping in my fucking attic and shit, being trapped in the house. That's why I am the way that I am. It's not that I'm paranoid or scared. I'm just aware and cautious so I know how to move now. Why? Because I've been going through this shit for the last 5 years. And I got the keys to the house and everything. But that doesn't mean that the people who used to live here don't still got the keys. I said I need to have the locks changed and all that type of shit. But I have to wait on the rental company. Well, I don't got to wait on the rental company to change no motherfucking locks. I could do that myself. It's about $150, $200. But what I'm saying is I have to be extra cautious. I'm here, boy, I got to watch my back. So I'm not just saying anybody. And it's the truth. And it ain't because I got a whole bunch of money yet. It's because people know that they stole from me and they don't like me talking about it. That's why the hit was put out on me and shit. But yeah, me and my kids have been through way too much. Way too much. Stalking. No. And that's making me think about the phone call that I had got last night or whatever. That was just random and out the blue and all that type of shit. Some way, somehow, all this shit about to be connected. And it's all going to lead back to these Ponzi scams. Stealing, white collar crime, blue collar crime. The police and the judges and the lawyers working together with the dope man and the hitman and the Masons and the Freemasons. And y'all gonna be like, damn, Aaliyah was telling us this shit since 2019. And we all said she was fucking crazy. But that bitch is smart as fuck and wasn't telling no motherfucking lies. And I ain't gonna say, I told you so. I told you so. I'm just gonna be glad that y'all finally see this shit. And know that I ain't just telling it for myself, because I'm not the only target. This is what organized criminals do. They target people like this, the ones who they feel is the weakest link. And they thought I was the weakest link because I'm a single woman with 5 kids. No family. My mama dead, my daddy dead, my grandma dead. I don't talk to the rest of the family. They don't fuck with me because they stole from me. So they knew that they was going to get everybody to turn on me. And, oh, she going to be so green. This going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I'm still alive. I'm still alive. It pisses them motherfuckers off. And I'm here to tell the story. And I got proof and witnesses. That's another reason that people don't like for me to show up to court. They steal my mail and hide my mail and shit.
Mommy, is Denzel taking you out to the grocery store?
He said he was coming to take us whenever he get done doing what he's doing. I could have did a Walmart delivery for y'all by now though, but I want to go to Sam's Club because I need to buy it in bulk. But yeah, somebody getting fucked up. Somebody getting fucked up. The whole friend group is about to get fucked up. And somebody mama is like the ringleader of this shit. Somebody's grandma or mama. I guess she thinks she like one of the top dogs of the Eastern Stars or something. But baby, you about to get fucked up is what I'm hearing. Like you about to get fucked up. I'm hearing these white bitches too. And I gotta just tell y'all what I'm hearing. Cause I ain't just calling white women white bitches. This my ancestors. These white bitches who thought that they were so motherfucking smart because they got law degrees and their daddy was a judge and all that shit. You about to get fucked up too, ho. You about to get fucked up, you crack whore, is what I'm hearing. You know, that's probably true. Cause a lot of I'm hearing these Macomb County bitches. You know, a lot of these white females who be coming from lawyers and judges and shit that got so much motherfucking money and they think they pretty and privileged, them be coke-headed ass fiends and shit that be fucked up and doing all types of bullshit. They be in these biker clubs and shit. You not the head honcho. Bitch, you the bottom bitch. Okay?
Touch that.
So yeah, that's what I'm just getting. I don't know. That just came out of nowhere.
What's in me?
That came out of nowhere. But that's what was happening to us in my house on Griggs. I didn't get evicted from my house. I didn't get kicked out because I wasn't paying the taxes or anything. I was doing everything I was supposed to do. This was all a setup. Again, white collar, organized crime, RICO. And I'm never going to make this shit up. And it's going to still be all over the news, like I said. And you know what? The feds got to take their time and work on this. Because it's their own motherfucking people. Meaning other Fed officers and shit that was in on this shit. Like somebody got to take down one of their own. Meaning one of their co-workers. I'm hearing multiple Fed officers. From Atlanta to Michigan to Alabama. Like I said. Atlanta, Michigan, Alabama, and Houston is under scrutiny. Y'all about to get fucked up. And so many people involved. So many people involved. I'm hearing even the Deltas and the AKAs. And I ain't got nothing against the sororities or nothing. I'm just channeling what I hear. Y'all getting fucked up. Fraternities and shit too. And y'all about to start getting exposed to how y'all be fucking each other in the asses and shit. Calling it initiation and shit. Niggas and bitches be doing all types of weird shit. But y'all will never expect these people. You know why? Oh, because they went to college. Yeah. And that's when they started doing rituals. Oh, they have a good job. Yeah. They was promised that if they can kill somebody, set somebody up, and get it on camera. Y'all gonna find out about all this shit. And what really goes on behind closed doors. But yeah. Yeah. That was a good channel message. And it's all facts. It's all facts. That's what y'all gonna start to see. Why my kids was getting bullied. Why they don't want my kids to go to Mumford. When we lived right off Wyoming. They didn't want my kids to come back to Mumford because all that shit that y'all be doing up in that motherfucker about to get exposed. Just like Osborne High School. Yes. And just like the principal at Brenda Scott Academy. All of you motherfuckers. All a part of the little scheme. Yeah. Y'all gonna find out all about it. I'm hearing extra, 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 extra. Like TMZ, CNN. Oh, it's going all over the news. But y'all be safe. Keep your head up. Stay alert. Stay aware of your surroundings. And I'm not saying walk around paranoid, because I don't even walk around paranoid. Or neither am I saying walk with fear, but I'm saying be very observant while walking around. Be safe. Be careful. Be alert. Because it be the ones closest to you that'll do you bad. And the ones that call themselves in authority that's supposed to help you and be there to protect you, and they be the ones. They be the ones that be setting you up and shit. Don't say I didn't warn y'all. I love y'all.
Bye.
I'm glad they let me record because they ain't even want me to get on. And Mark Zuck, you know motherfucking well I don't be lying. That's why y'all be fucking with my videos. Find you something safe to do. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual. Y'all, let me tell y'all why I do grocery deliveries. For one, and I just stay my ass in the house. Me and Mally was going to go to Sam's Club today with Denzel. And we did. And Lex and Lily said that they was going to come too. Well, Lex asked can she go, and then she made Lily come too. So, boom. We all grocery shopping in Sam's Club. Denzel got his cart. I got my cart. Everybody doing their little shopping or whatever in Sam's Club. And I'm doing scan and go. So I'm making sure I scan everything that I put in the basket. I'm talking about scanning. If I got two of the same items, I'm pushing a little plus sign to make it two. So we get to checking out or whatever, and I'm putting my card information, my bridge card information into the Sam's Club or whatever. And Denzel behind me, he getting ready to, scan and go his shit too. He got scan and go on his phone. I got scan and go on my phone. We shouldn't have no problems. However, the girls had wanted to grab them some sushi. And as I was walking and pushing the cart or whatever, they had grabbed them some sushi. And they had put it in the cart, but I forgot to scan it because I didn't put it in the cart, So we get to the door and it's time for me to let the lady scan my little QR code and then, check my basket or whatever. So I'm just standing there. She gets down to the bottom. She scans the sushi. She's like, oh, this not paid for. I'm like, oh, okay, my bad. I'm like, dang, Lex and Lily, y'all did put this sushi in the basket. I didn't pay for it or whatever. So being that it's scan and go, I don't got to get back in the line. All I got to do is add it on to the scan and go or whatever. So it was 3 containers of sushi. Came up to like almost $50, $48.
And one was for me.
Right. My 3 teenagers got them some sushi. I don't even eat sushi. Okay.
Me either.
So she like, oh, the sushi not paid for it. And she was like, you got 2 sausages and you only scanned 1. I know for a fact I pushed that I had 2 sausages. So I'm like, hold on, let me try to check my check and go myself. Even though she's scanning this shit, let me check and make sure. She like, oh, and the shrimp ain't paid for. I made sure I paid for this shit. I put it in the cart. So she like, matter of fact, I need a COS, whatever the fuck that means, somebody to come check my cart or whatever. She like, matter of fact, we need to take all the stuff out and just make sure she paid for everything because I'm pretty sure it's more stuff in there that's not paid for. Now hold up, old bitch, you got me fucked up. So she yelling through the store, talk about she need a COS or whatever. Lex and Lily like, what is she yelling for? Like, what is she yelling for? She like, yeah, you could leave your cart right there. I said, no, Lex and Lily, y'all about to push this cart right out these sliding double doors because I paid for the sushi. But I wasn't about to go and rescan no motherfucking sausages knowing damn well that I put the right amount in the cart. So she called the lady over there and the lady comes to search my cart or whatever. And I'm like, ma'am, I admit that my daughters did put this sushi in the cart and I didn't pay for it. But first of all, I had 70 items at Sam's Club. And Sam's Club come in a big box. It wasn't even no room in my cart. But I was not stealing. She like, yeah, it's probably some stuff in there. I said, bitch, this is the motherfucking bridge card. It ain't like this no card of mine that's taking my personal money for real out no bank account or whatever. Like, I don't need to steal these goddamn groceries. Mind you, Denzel like 2 people behind me about to come too. So I'm like, I don't need to steal the groceries. So the lady comes over there. She's like, no, it's okay. You added the sushi on. I'm like, yes, I added the sushi on. And if Sam's Club was to run their cameras back right now, they would see I scanned every motherfucking thing in that store. I was so mad. I'm like, bitch, now don't be calling me no motherfucking thief. then she gonna start going and scanning everybody else's basket. As the fuck you should. Because don't be disrespecting me and being all loud and shit like that, making it seem like I done stole multiple items out of Sam's Club or whatever. And when you acknowledge the fact that the sushi wasn't paid for, I said, heck, can you show me how to get back onto the scan and go so I can pay for it? I'm sitting here willing to pay for the items that you said wasn't scanned. And so I said, hold on, let me see them sausages. Because I know for a fact that I scanned sausages.
Mommy, can I say something?
What?
Why did you scan the other people's stuff but not you? Like, is she dumb?
Yeah, she was dumb. She was scanning people's stuff though, but I'm like, you can tell me what's not paid for or what you claim that wasn't paid for. Let me see it, and then I'm going to pay for it. I had more than enough money on my card. So the lady like, go ahead, go or whatever. Denzel cracking all types of jokes. So, but if I had knew that was going to happen, no, like, don't disrespect me. This is why I'd be doing Walmart delivery, and I'm gonna be doing Sam's Club delivery from here on out and stay my ass in the house. Matter of fact, no, I'm not, because I think you gotta go in the inside. I don't know when you're using a bridge card, but maybe you don't, because it did allow me to save my card number while I was in Sam's Club or whatever. But the audacity. And I'm sitting here willing to work with you, willing to agree to pay for whatever is not paid for. The nerve. Then on the drive back home, everybody driving all stupid. I'm in the passenger seat mad as fuck. I'm like, see, when I get rich, I'm getting me a chauffeur because I cannot do this. They'll talk about some, you being chauffeur right now and you still got road rage and complaining. I was passenger seat driving, as my grandma used to call it. That is so funny to me. But yes. And I can't share YouTube videos to Facebook no more. That sucks.
For what?
Because they just be hating.
Mommy, can you tell?
So y'all, follow my little YouTube page. It's called Aliyah the Goddess.
Aliyah the goddess?
The Goddess. Like Goddess of War.
Oh yeah, the goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you said the goddess.
Mm-mm.
Mommy, how do you like take a picture, right? And
Y'all, Denzel brought Mally a TV from his house. So he got a little TV in his room.
So
They done hooked up the little PlayStation 4 or whatever that we been had.
yeah, that's a PlayStation 4.
And he been in there playing it all this time. As soon as I get on my live and spark up this little blunt, here he come. I told y'all, every time I get on my live, Mally think he gotta come and be a part. Boy, go ahead and play the game while I'm on the live and while I'm smoking or whatever. I be trying not to be smoking in front of kids, but weed is legal. It's just like all you people who smoke cigarettes in the same house where y'all kids live.
Mommy, how do you like take a picture and you can put it on YouTube? How do you do that?
I'll show you.
Okay.
But you don't need to be posting no pictures on YouTube. These kids be calling themselves having channels. I don't blame them though. Kids be going viral. My kids went viral before. And then their pages got shut down. Just like they be trying to shut down mine. These little pot stickers from Sam's Club are good. They chicken and cabbage. And then Denzel talk about he missing his pot stickers. They was getting on my nerves at Sam's Club. Well, not they. The one lady at the door. It's probably a bunch of stuff in there and I paid for. Oh, girl, you got me fucked up. I said, bitch. And she was an older lady too. Excuse me, but don't come for me like that. Loud as fuck too. Girl. Mm-mm. And what I need to steal food for if I got a bridge card? I literally had all food items. Not no clothes, no toys, no nothing, because you know Sam's Club got some everything. Hold on. I gotta go relight my blunt. And for some reason, all my lighters is gone. Look at my stomach sitting down like this. Baby, I looks pregnant. And I ain't full. I only ate 2 pot stickers. Or was it 3? However many I ate on the camera is how many I ate. But, hold on, y'all. Hold that thought. Boy, move. What I tell you? Go play the game in your room and stay out of my camera and while I'm trying to talk and smoke. But yeah. Whew. The experience of being outside in the world. It's like people be trying to piss me off on purpose. And I be like, no. No. I already got to still take this little impulse class for 37th district. And I hope that they took their little $500 and got my money held up. Because, people really be trying to make me seem like I'm irate. People be fucking with me. On purpose. And granted, she was just doing her job. It's just the way she was doing it. And to say it's probably a hope. It's the attitude. It's not even what you said. It's how you said it. And the simple fact that I was trying to say, well, hold on. Can I see what you're saying? Let me pay for it. But, yeah. Other than that, I had a pretty okay day. I got a lot of stuff. Well, I got enough stuff done. Washed up some clothes. I was able to hang them up. Baby, I'll be just in here making it work, okay? I had opened up these 2 doors and hung the sheet across so it can dry, and the blankets across the 2 doors in the other room so it can dry. And it worked just like I had a laundry line. So, yes. I'll be in here making it way out of no way. And the shower has been good for hanging up the clothes to dry. However, I need to hurry up and get me a shower curtain. Because we be wetting up the floor. Do you understand? Well, I like taking baths. So even when I get a shower curtain, I'm going to still be taking baths. Showers every now and then. But my kids like to take showers. And baby, that floor be soaking wet. Because they still take it with no shower curtain. So, the struggle. And it ain't no faking it till I make it. It's the real deal Holyfield. Is that the saying? I think it is. I'm trying to tell you. I'm waiting on my shower gel to come in too. However, I got some shower gel in there and some soap, so I'm just waiting on the other shower gel that I want to come in. But yeah, I just wanted to jot down in my digital diary how my day went today. And all I did was go to Sam's Club and the meat market. And I still need to do me a Walmart delivery because I got everything I need except the little extra meats that I want. That I'd rather get from Walmart because some of the stuff at the meat market was just not fresh to me. Oh my God, Meatland. They done stopped selling my favorite steak bites that I like to buy. He talk about some, but these ribeye, I don't care. I like the ones that I like. But I still bought some. Because my kids like steak bites. And they be wanting steak Alfredo, steak hibachi and shit. So, I got some. Yeah. I need to go to Mini Mart. That's really where I like getting my meat from. Except the steak bites. I used to like going to Meatland, but they don't sell the steak bites no more. And that sucks. But yeah. I gotta wear my little sides, some vegetables. I gotta get a little bit more fruit too. Actually, I gotta get the fruit. I could get that from Walmart too. I like Walmart fruit. But yeah. Let me go light the blunt. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Be safe. Oh my gosh. Like when I say I really look pregnant, like I really look pregnant. That is so funny to me. But when I stand up, I don't look like this. It just be my pouch, my fupa. Fupa chalupa.